It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Chicago Bulls. Alongside Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us from the sidelines. Outside Irving. Barkley kicks to Irving. Now that we are midway through the season, Clark, how important is it for players to be selected as an all-star?
You know, for some guys, it's not a big deal, but for others, especially those who have never been one before, I think they tend to elevate that opportunity and status a little more. It means a lot more to them than some other player.
Here's Banks, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
I think they were undone by a cold night shooting the ball, particularly from long range.
Some nights are like that. You can't seem to throw the ball in the ocean. You chuck that game in the waste bin and move on.
And that one falls for Barkley. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Paxson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Down low. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
Fending off the contact well, Paxson understands how to keep his balance in tough spots.
Paxson against Cheeks. Tony the pass to Irving. Barkley outside. Just 5 to shoot. Cheeks' shot is good.
Nice looking mid-range J. Give Cheeks these opportunities and he doesn't pass them up.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Jordan outside. Pass to Corzine. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by Ruland.
Boy, the defense just smothered that one.
Draped all over him. Outstanding effort to contest without fouling.
Now, here's Cheeks. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Barkley. It's all in by the Bulls.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Paxson kicks to Oakley. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And the pass to Banks. 6 on the shot clock. Intercepted. Here we go, one-on-one. And Barkley slams it home.
Yeah, outstanding awareness that time from Irving. A dime to the open man for the bucket.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Jordan. From down in the low post, it goes.
Probing the paint early, testing those waters inside. I like it.
We'll see how long before their defense tightens up down there. Good start for them on offense.
Now, here's Cheeks. Here's Ruland. Pass to Tony. Fires from deep. Banks with a rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Paxson. Now the pass to Oakley. Jordan down low. Defended by Barkley. 2 on the clock. Paxson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Cheeks the pass to Barkley. And Barkley throws it down hard.
Always looking for an opportunity to serve somebody else up. Cheeks loves dropping down.
Bulls trail by 4. Inside, here's Corzine. Rebounded by Ruland.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Cheeks. The rebound by Jordan.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range as the lesser of evils. It paid off there.
Kicks it out to Banks. Passes it to Oakley. The second chance effort. He lays it in.
This is where Oakley makes his living. Strong move in the lane.
76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Over to the left wing. Irving against Banks. Irving passes to Cheeks. Now, here is Irving. He's tightly guarded. No good with the layup. Pass to Paxson. Back to Jordan. Banks inside. He's covered by Irving. Banks passes to Jordan. Corzine with it. No good. That would have tied it.
The defense knows he likes the mid-range looks, so they made that as difficult for him as possible.
And Barkley throws it down.
What a setup. Great dime.
I know, what a finish. Putting it down with authority. Woo!
That's just great teamwork. Plain and simple.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the Sixers pick up 2. Oakley kicks to Banks and stolen by Irving. Barkley outside. Pass to Cheeks. Here's Ruland. Over Corzine. Corzine with the rebound. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Banks. Pops it up for Jordan. Now Corzine. No scoring in this one. Back to Banks. And it's Jordan atop the key. 20 feet out. He squares up and sinks it.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Cheeks the pass to Barkley. The pass to Irving. Shoots over Banks, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Barkley.
An accomplished mid-range scorer. I like watching Irving get it done from there.
Paxson kicks to Jordan. Back to Paxson. Screen by Jordan. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Passes it to Tony. Now, here is Irving. Kicks it out to Tony. Gets to the corner and buries it. And the 76ers lead by 4. The Bulls have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Jordan looking it over. Corzine with it. Scoreless thus far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paxson passes to Corzine. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed.
You know, when Corzine gets inside, the combination of strength and size makes him hard to handle.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Tony against Jordan. Here's Barkley. Kicks it out to Tony. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Robinson's checked in. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Jordan. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
We all know he's a confident player. But if you're going to go for that kind of a finish, you need to finish it.
Here's Free. He picked up 12 points in their last win against San Antonio. Clock at 6. From the arc. It's rebounded by Jordan. Here's Sellers. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers ahead, up by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Plenty of unselfish play in the first, getting everybody involved on offense, which is nice to see.
Got to reward guys for getting open and keep the defense guessing on who to defend.
Now here's Jordan. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for Michael.
What concentration from Jordan. Not allowing the defense to affect this shot, even with contact.
The 76ers lead. Now, here is Tony. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
And he really had the opposition on pins and needles on the offensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals on the night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Here's Threet. The 76ers getting the bucket. Jordan finds Brown. Back to Jordan. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Such a physical player. Jordan seems to embrace getting contact on the way up.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. They're finding ways to do damage consistently from there. And he's been locked in from the line, proving he's someone that you don't want to foul.
Pass to Free. Downtown, it's hauled in by Brown.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Jordan, the pass to Threet. Jordan, a screen on Free. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. To the wing on the left. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Bulls. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, there's the 76ers. They have a lot of ground to make up. Jordan inside. Defended by Tony. A nice shot by Jordan.
Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
To the right side. Pass to Robinson. Fades and shoots. And he gets it to go. Robinson's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
It was good defense, but he got just enough separation with the little fade.
Here's Threet. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The pass to Curitin. Tony against Jordan. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
The D's got to offer more resistance. Jordan is too skilled this close to the basket.
Here's Free. He has yet to score. And here's Tony to the inside. And it's blocked by Brown. Here's Threet. Free defending.
Boy, defensively, that's great anticipation. Moving your feet and drawing the whistle.
Unafraid to put his body on the line.
Irving's checked in for Philadelphia. 76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Tony the pass to Free. Shot on the wing. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Jordan is doubled to the left side wing. Outside Oakley. Jordan against Tony. The fadeaway. He misses his 3rd shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. Irving kicks to Tony. Outside Robinson. Here's Free. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Tony against Jordan. Passes to Threet. Pass to Oakley. 6 to shoot. Here's Jordan. And again, no good by Chicago.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Here's Free. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Threet. And it's Irving with the rebound. For the 76ers, their last game, a win against San Antonio. Free passes to Tony. Over to the wing. The dish to Robinson. Pass to Free. Over Oakley. Will be Free gets the bucket. Free's got 4 points in the quarter.
So effective from this area. Free makes the mid-range jumper look effortless.
Chicago trailing. Here's Threet. Michael Jordan on the wing to stop the drought, and the shot goes in. Michael Jordan. Jordan's got 16 points.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
A nice shot by Irving.
So much of Irving's game is motion, but he can also simply catch and fire.
Here's Threet. He kicks to Oakley. Outside, Jordan. Back to Oakley. Just 4 to shoot. Brown the pass to Jordan. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That one doesn't drop. The Bulls have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Threet. 8 points his last outing. To the middle. Here's Brown. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Philadelphia shooting 47%, pretty solid. And the 76ers call time here.
A chance here for the players to get a much-needed break, catch their breath, and for the coach to make some adjustments.
Yeah, he saw something out there that he wants to change. We'll see how it plays out on the floor.
Cheeks outside. There's the pass to Rulin. Over Corzine. Another miss by Philadelphia. Chicago leading. Now Jordan. He's got 16.
First personal foul, fourth team foul.
'76ers on defense. Jordan, count that bucket. And now it's a three-point Chicago lead.
Oakley's such a good all-around team first guy, setting up a shooter with a nice pass there.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's Tony on the wing. Barkley outside. Here's Cheeks. Rebounded by Corzine. Corzine's got 7 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes.
Pops it up for Jordan. It's stolen by Tony. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Irving passes to Cheeks. Passes it to Barkley. Shot clock at 6. Oakley with some nice D. The Bulls leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
An effective point. Paxson moving the ball with conviction.
Cheeks against Paxson. Cheeks the pass to Tony. Down low. And Julius Irving, the basket on the assist from Tony. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Use the pick, get space. Easy, smart basketball.
Paxson outside. Pass to Oakley. On the wing, Jordan. Defended by Tony. Jordan's shot is off.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Here's Irving. Rebounded by Corzine. Corzine's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Inside, and he jams it with authority.
Some people think of Paxson as a shooting guard in a point guard's body, but he can pass it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Cheeks against Paxson. Cheeks kicks to Tony. Pass to Irving. Out to Barkley. Screen by Barkley. Lets it go from deep. That shot misses. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Bulls leading by 5. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Now, here's Cheeks. Tony the pass to Barkley. Here's Ruland. Corzine defending. Bull shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Here is Corzine. Paxson outside. Up top, Corzine. Here's Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, I love the fact that they are looking to keep building onto this lead. They want to extend it, hoping to break the game open if they can.
It won't happen all at once, but little by little, they are executing and starting to open the lead.
Here's Cheeks. After the made shot from Michael Jordan. unloads. Almost, but it rolls out. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And the 76ers with possession. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. On the wing, Irving. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Paxson outside. And there's the pass to Jordan. To the middle. Here's Oakley. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 9. Cheeks outside. Paxson with the steal.
What I like about Paxson is that he knows his role. He doesn't play outside of himself.
First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
John Paxson at the line for 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Paxson. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Cheeks outside. Passes to Ruland. It's Tony on the wing. Barkley with a screen on Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Tony the pass to Ruland. And here's Tony. Can they get it? Rebound by the Bulls. Korzin's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Jordan on the wing. Up top, Korzin. He dishes it to Oakley. Here's Jordan. Makes it off the glass. Jordan's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Minutes gone now in the third quarter. Cheeks the pass to Barkley. Cheeks kicks to Barkley. Pass to Irving. Irving double team. 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Second personal foul. First team
The
foul.
76ers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That free throw missing.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Paxson with the ball. He's got 8. Kicks to Oakley. Paxson outside. Screen by Oakley. And Barkley sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
On the clock. Here's Jordan. And the shot is good. That's 28 points for Jordan.
Gotta like how Jordan keeps his focus, not allowing the defense to get the better of him deep inside.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Tony. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Tony's got 7 points in the game.
He'll hit those if you leave that much room. Needs to do a better job of closing out.
The pass to Oakley. 18 feet out. A shot by Jordan, no good. The 76ers trail by 12. Cheeks the pass to Tony. Back to Cheeks. Doesn't go for him. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. 76ers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Barkley kicks to Tony. Feeds to Irving. Over Banks. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago calls timeout.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
The Bulls leading by 12. Outside, Jordan. Rebound by the 76ers. Bruins got his 6th rebound on the night.
Second team foul.
The 76ers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Cheeks the pass to Irving. Passes it to Barkley. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
The ball sailing out of bounds. Not the offensive possession they were hoping for.
Freeze checked in for Cheeks. Now here's Paxson. He's got 8. Here's Corzine. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Corzine's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
How about the hustle from Corzine right there? Doing all he can to keep it going.
Here's Tony. Nice shot from the wing. Tony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Here's Banks. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Tony, no luck. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Powering his way to the rack. I love when Jordan shows no mercy on the rim.
The 76ers trail by 16. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Barkley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Charles Oakley.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
Freaks checked in for Jordan.
Substitution on the court.
Frames. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The 76ers trail by 10. Pass to Robinson. Fades back. Good on the shot.
Hard to pass up a mid-range shot like that when you find yourself with that much space.
And Chicago shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Lobs it up for Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
The ball goes up, and Jordan brings it down. Nothing the defense can do about it.
Free against Jordan. Fires, high post. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down home.
That very well could be a turning point, making their presence felt on the offensive glass.
Yeah, you know, refusing to quit on plays. Let's see if this spurs a comeback.
They need every bucket they can get right now, that's for sure.
And here are the Bulls now after the Sixers pick up 2. Jordan can't get it to go.
That's a quality shot right there. It just didn't fall for him.
Hey, they don't all end in scores. Great execution, and they're happy that they had that kind of a chance.
Pass to Free. And it's Chicago with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. To the middle. Brown, no good. The 76ers trail by 8. And he lays it straight in.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Threet. The pass to Sellers. It's up a 3. No good that time.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Love the hustle there. Extending the possession, just generating offense.
And the basket by Free.
Stops and pops, and Free with nice control on that bucket.
Inside, Free. Not gonna go that time. Excellent D that time from Jones. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Robinson. Clock at 6. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's World B Free. The rebound by Curitin. Curitin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Goes up to the stripe. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
The 76ers trail by 8. And the 76ers call time here.
The interior defense has been very subpar, and I bet their coach is letting them know about it.
Allowing far too many points in the painted area. They need to put forth more of an effort defensively.
And the 76ers making a change here. Barkley's checked in. Corzine, he's checked in for Chicago. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed the team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Free. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Corzine. Corzine's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And they double up Jordan. Down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And hopefully that one-handed dunk gets them going.
I think that's why he went for it. These guys need a boost, don't they?
Yep.
Especially in a game this close, no question.
Here's Barkley. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Jordan against Free. Outside Robinson. Here's Barkley. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
Here's Threet. Right wing. Sellers passes to Corzine. Pass to Threet. Corzine inside. Robinson on him. Some solid defense from Robinson. The 76ers trail by 8. Out to the right wing. Free against Jordan. Free can't get it to go.
Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going. He's ready, willing, and able to carry the load offensively.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. To the wing right side. Barkley with a screen on Jordan. Free can't get it to go.
This is what happens to streaky shooters. He couldn't miss in the first half, and now he can't buy one.
Jordan kicks it over to Corzine. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one.
Battling for 2 points. Dave Corzine showing some heart.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. From the high post. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Corzine's the Bulls leading by 12. Here's Threet. Here's Jordan. Misses off the right iron. They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Bulls have gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Jordan against Free, and they double up Jordan. And there's the pass to Threet. Here's Jordan. Lets it go from 14. Count the basket. Jordan's got 36.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range, whether he's squared up or falling away. You feel like it's going to splash.
Free against Jordan. Nifty move. Goes back up. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down. to just 10 points on the bucket from Robinson.
Can't allow them to burn you on the offensive glass there. That's simply on the defense in my mind.
Well, like coaches always say, remember to box out. When you don't, this is what happens.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Jordan. Pass to Corzine. Jordan inside, covered by Irving. No good from Jordan. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. They get it again. Here's Tony. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Tony's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Right block shot. Here's Jordan. Jordan with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 10. The 76ers shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Cheeks against Paxson. Barkley with a screen on Paxson. Out to Barkley.
Chicago foul. Charles Oakley. 5th personal foul. 1st team foul.
Irving looking over the floor. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Inside Irving is just too agile for the defense to get clean coverage, so he ends up drawing a good foul.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Paxson. Takes a step back. Tony against Jordan. Shoots over Tony. Jordan can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Cheeks. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Banks has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jordan the screen. 14 feet away. Banks, no good.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Here's Irving. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks.
What a sweet jumper that was. Great J from Dr. J.
Jordan against Tony. Corzine the pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
2nd personal foul, 1st team foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And the athleticism of Jordan is out of this world. Simply just an incredible player who does whatever he wants on offense.
Crosses over. Rebounded by Ruland. Ruland's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Shot's good by Tony. Tony's got 19 points.
Steady at the one. If Maurice Cheeks is running your show, you don't have to worry about your offense. It will run smoothly.
And they double up Jordan. Passes it to Corzine. For 3, Paxson. Here's Oakley. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 8.
You know the coach loves to see that extra effort for the second chance opportunity. Well done.
To the inside. Barkley gets the bucket. 20 points for him.
Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the cup.
Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by Ruand. 76ers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Paxson against Cheeks. Goes up on the wing. Corzine with the rebound. Corzine's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Paxson outside. Pass to Corzine.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Corzine with the screen on Cheeks. No good from Paxson. The 76ers trail by 6. Throws it up high.
The chemistry's so obvious on these alley-oops. Fantastic sequence there.
Plays like that, Clark, bring a team closer together.
For sure.
Yeah, I like when guys take initiative and go after chances like this.
Jordan passes to Corzine. Picks it out to Banks. Back to Jordan. 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
In crunch time, everyone knows the ball is going to Michael Jordan.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Way to capitalize at the charity stripe and extend the lead.
Down low, and Barkley throws it down.
On the same page, speaking in stereo there.
Right? You have to be to pull off a lob like that. Well said, Clark. I love stereo.
Put the ball in the perfect spot. What a pitch and catch.
Nobody's more clutch than Jordan. Nerves of steel late in the game.
The 76ers shooting for the game at 42%. Cheeks outside. Barkley outside. Here's Irving. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
You can always trust Dr. J to deliver for you in the high-stakes moments. He's always ready to step up.
And here is Jordan. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Misses the layup. An even 3-on-3 break. It's Tony on the wing. Defended by Jordan. Irving. Rebound by the Bulls. At one point, they led by 16. And an intentional foul right there. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
A tone setter both on the floor and in the locker room. Hopefully, toughness is beneficial in a multitude of ways.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .26 seconds left in the fourth.
Timeout, timeout.
Here's Ruand. There's the pass to Cheeks. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Barkley. Oakley with some nice D. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Charles Oakley. 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 7. 15 seconds left in the game. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Tony for three. Chicago grabs the miss. Al Banks. Jordan with it. And so it's Chicago winning this one.
That's the
Talk about grinding it out, Coach Fratello, and on the road no less. Boy, this is a nice win for them.
They certainly were tested here. Have to appreciate their perseverance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.